Welcome to the weekly roundup. I'm your host Wayne Knowles with the one and only Luke Hosey. How you going, Luke?
G'day, mate. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
Get me this week.
I'll get you. Yes, mate. I drew the short straw.
Yeah,
thanks,
I get the,
TJ. Thanks, Darcy. Thanks, Lippo.
Lippo, who else? Dutchy. Everyone else. Everyone was busy tonight, or sick, or something.
Anyway, glad to be here with you, mate. We're going to just move straight on to Division 4. And some real good games here last week. The first one was up at Daily Oval there, Hectorville's home ground. It was the mighty North Haven, 22 goals, 1,547, defeated the Hectorville Hounds, 15 goals, 494. So they tell you what, North Haven, they're moving along quite nicely. Goal kickers, the Mercurial, the one and only Tommy Lipson with 4, Sammy Tyler with 3, Dixon with 3, Rowe with 3, Reed, other Lipson and Dempsey McCafferty all kicking multiple goals, and Sammy Tyler best for North Haven, Rosewall, Mark Rowe and Reed and Bird, and for Hectorville, Mazzoni with 5, Goodman Glasson with 4, Ben with 2 and a heap of other blokes kicking singles. Paulie Wooten best for Hectorville, Rumsby and Jake Mazzoni there for the Hounds, mate. That, pretty tight there, was it?
At half time though, there was a tail here. At half time, Hectorville, and they led by 21 points. It was 10-7 to 6 goals, and
an 8-goal third quarter though,
and an 8-goal final quarter. So North Haven, when they were asked to put the foot down, they kicked 16 goals in the last half, 8 in each of the third and fourth quarters, and they just ran away with it in the end.
It was a good win.
They got some very good players. I know Peto's not right.
We all know that.
I don't know if he played last week, but I don't think he was expected to, with his just coming back from the osteitis. Lepo just coming back from a knee. Kochi just coming back. They've still got a lot of players to come back. They're a very, very good side, and they've got Dave Bird in there as well. Gee, they're a very good side.
Okay, moving on to the next game. We've got Jeps Cross and Morphettville Park up there at Duncan Fraser Reserve.
Big win to Morphettville Park, mate.
It was a big win to Morphettville Park, mate. You got your screen working yet or what? No, you're not worried about that one? Right, I'll get into it. It was Morphettville Park, 16 goals, 501. Defeated Jeps Cross, 7 goals, 951. So 50-point win there to the Roos up there at Jeps Cross. So for Morphy Parks, Barry kicking 3, Doak with 3, Barnett, Fernandez, Trezise all kicking doubles, and a heap of other blokes kicking singles. Best players were Peters, Trezise and Barnett. And for Jeps Cross we had Charles with 2, and then a heap of other blokes kicking singles. Rob Kovacic, Cathro and Camp in the best for Jeps, mate. So Morphy Park, probably a couple of weeks to find their feet, I think, after coming into the SAFL. But now they seem to be moving along quite nicely.
Yeah, you think they're going to play finals? I don't know too much about them, I must admit. But you think they're going to play finals. Next game was the one I had hoping to. I had the wrong one there. I had Kilburn 12-10-82, and they defeated Edwardstown 10-15-75. So Kilburn got away with a 7-point win. But they surrendered a 29-point lead at three-quarter time, and Edwardstown were flying home. And inaccurate kicking in the last quarter cost them. They kicked 3 goals, 6 Edwardstown, and Kilburn only kicked 2 points. So if they kicked a little bit better.
A little bit straighter.
Yeah, it's one of those games that probably got away from Edwardstown. Better players for Kilburn was Martin, O'Loughlin, Kyle Parks, McCafferty and Sermon. Foster kicked 2, O'Loughlin 2, Sermon 2. For Edwardstown, Cornish kicked 5, Cairns kicked 2. Better players are Cornish, Toll, Sarah, Fox and Page.
Damn Page, yep.
So, yeah, Kilburn stopped or walk in that final quarter, but still got points.
Good to see, and I heard Kilburn's B grade went all right too. One of our blokes went down there and had a little bit of a look before we come down to our game and said that Kilburn had some very talented young blokes running around their B grades.
That's good because they're
good signs for the Chicks. Yep.
Bees haven't won too many games over the last 5 years.
So, okay, up to Mortlock Park now. It was Eastern Park, 18 goals, 16, 124. Absolutely smashing Colonelite Gardens at home, 7 goals, 951. Now, 2 weeks in a row, Colonelite have fallen away. So, Smithfield the week before, then they go to, Eastern Park now, like...
That's at home too.
At home too. They don't normally lose like that at home, but anyway, Shawnee Mansell kicked 6, Olowiski with 3, Williamson with 3, McMullen with 2.
Very slippery, Shawnee Mansell.
Yep, McIver with 2 as well. A couple other blokes kicking singles. Woods, Mansell, Olowiski in the best for Eastern Park. And for Colonelite, you had Sloane with 3. The rest were all singles. Sloane, Hooper and Grouch in the best for Colonelite. The term flat track bully comes to mind when I think about Colonelite at the moment. I think, they need to really start playing good footy against good sides and not be intimidated. There we go. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they get intimidated early.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. I've only ever seen them play once, and that was last year. We did a live call from North Haven.
Yep.
And they looked a bit slow.
Yep.
If that could be the word. They looked a bit slow on a big track down there at Largs North. I wouldn't have thought they looked intimidated that day, but Eastern Park these days there's nothing to be intimidated about. So I don't know. But Shawnee Mansell is a very, very good player.
Yep.
I know in the past we've had to try to tag him. He's slippery and very good small forward. Very good small forward. Good player. The
Final
other
game of the round.
Yeah, Salisbury got their first win of the year, and well done out there to the Salisbury lads. And they won 12-6-78, defeated Smithfield 9-9-63. And Salisbury, Horges kicked 4, Wood kicked 2, Wormold kicked 2, Keenahan kicked 2. Better players with Gray, our award.
Yep. Shorty he won our Crazy Horse Award.
Oh, and the great man Ryan Padgett there.
Yeah, the old pasty one's back. Yep.
Yeah, Padgett's back, and Shields. For Smithfield, Webber kicked 5.
10 in 2 weeks.
Did he not go to Pascoe?
He come back from Pascoe, Scotty Webber, and he's kicked 10 in 2 weeks, yes.
Ashby kicked 2. Better players, Bellman.
Yep.
There's that, Big Ian Bellman.
Big Ian Bellman, yep.
Mickey Ashby, Thompson, Gray and Abdullah. So a lot of these blokes have been around a while and they seem to go and come back. But yeah, they what happened at Pascoe? Don't know? Or?
Oh, I don't know, mate. No.
Yeah, okay.
But there is rumours that Mark Garner will be returning to Smithfield as well from Pascoeville. So if he comes back, I'll tell you what, that'll make a massive difference to the Cats, and they will certainly move forward in Division 4, I reckon. So
yeah, I went out there last year. We did a few interviews and that, and yeah, terrific bunch of blokes out there.
Yeah, great bunch of blokes. Yeah. All right, just having a quick look at the ladder. We've got North Haven up on top with 5 zip. Eastern Park, Morphy Park at 4 and 1, sitting second and third. Colonelite 3 and 2, dropping 2 in the last 2 weeks, is certainly hurting them. Kilburn 3 and 2 as well. Jeps Cross 2 and 3. Smithfield making their way up the ladder. They're sitting 7th. Edwardstown, Salisbury and Hectorville just seem to be finding the jump from 5 to 4 a little bit tough at the moment. So they're sitting down the bottom.
They've been in a lot of games right up to it, Hectorville, and just haven't quite.
Their percentages. You look at their percentage, though, it's pretty bad. They've conceded 554 points, only kicked 364. So bit of work to do there at Heckies, but no doubt they'll be up and about soon. So moving on to this week's game, we've got
Eastern Park and Smithfield.
We're going to use it as back to the round. Jeez, Luke.
Oh, sorry. It's not at Dwight. It's at Thevenard.
It's at Thevenard, yes, from a few little indiscretions that happened later last year.
Okay.
Eastern Park have had to play their first 4, I think, at home. From home, they had to play at Thevenard, but...
probably think with a few of the guys I've seen on that side, a few quick guys, it might suit them better.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They might be playing finals on February, so it's probably doing them a little bit of, it might be a little bit more...
Guys like Sean Hanson would appreciate
in their favour than not. Yeah. But anyway, Eastern Park and Smithfield, Audi Arena, Saturday afternoon, Eastern Park for me.
By a cricket score, you would think.
Okay. Up to Blair Athol Reserve, up to Chick Park, we've got Kilburn taking on Hectorville.
This to me, I reckon, could be the upset, because Hectorville played well last week. There was no doubting that. They're in front of North Haven.
Yep.
Kilburn fell over the line. You know, they stopped in the final quarter. I know Kilburn play well at home. I'm going to tip an upset here. I'm going for Hectorville.
Kilburn for me. I think they're going to be too good at home. They're always strong at home. So, Edwardstown Oval. We've got Edwardstown taking on the mighty Salisbury Magpies. Edwardstown, home ground. Edwardstown for me.
Yeah, come flying home last week, Edwardstown, and you think might be a little bit too good. Salisbury got their first win last week, so yeah, maybe they'll be there on the improve, but you'd think Edwardstown.
Morphy Parks out there at the pasty taking on the Colonelite Gardens.
Now, will they be intimidated, Colonelite Gardens?
Oh, well, you know, I'm telling you right now, I'm just reading into a few things. I may be completely wrong, and blokes like Ty Corey that I know running around at Colonelite Gardens would be laughing at me saying that they're intimidated. He loves it, Corey, does Ty, but I just think they just drop their bundle a little bit when they've gone out north. That's all. I just think when they're playing the northern teams, they've dropped their bundle a little bit, but that's my opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. Morphy Park for me at home, I think they play that ground really well. I think Colonelite are going to drop 3 in a row.
Yeah, I've never been to Morphettville Park. They come from the Southern League. I've never been there. Been to Mortlach Park once, I think, but I would have thought Morphettville Park would get up.
Yep. And final game for Division 4 for this week is North Haven out at Largs North Reserve. North Haven versus Jeps Cross. North Haven by 10 goals.
Very good side. You know, I know it's early, but you know,
don't say it.
It's looking at a North Haven Eastern Park Grand Final.
Gonna say, don't put the mockers on them yet, mate. Please.
They're the best two sides in talent-wise going around. Yeah, if there's a better two sides, well, so be it. But I can't see a better two sides in the comp talent-wise.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this week. Make sure you watch our show and support all our sponsors that'll be flashing across the screen and on the boards behind us. Take care, and we'll see you all again next week.
See you next week.
See ya.